So today we're diving into one of the most talked about debates in DC area real estate, at least when it comes to affordability, which is what can $300,000 buy you in DC compared to Maryland? Now, I know you've probably seen comments on social media that sound something like this. I know I have. Forget DC. I'm going to take my $300,000. I'm going to go to Maryland and I'm going to get me 3 acres. But is that really true though? How possible is that these days? Is the grass that much greener on the other side of the Beltway? Well, today we're going to put those claims to the ultimate test. We're going to look at 2 properties in DC, 2 properties in Maryland, and then we're going to compare things like layout, size, value for money, and most importantly, location. So if you're someone looking to spend $300,000 in either DC or Maryland, stay tuned. If you stumbled across this video, I'm assuming that's most likely because you're interested in DC real estate, whether that be buying, selling, or you're just curious about the DC real estate market at large. If that's the case, you're at the right place. Feel free to subscribe below. My name is Bashir. I get calls, texts, emails from folks just like you looking to purchase a home in the DC area. So whether you have plans on doing that in the next 30, 60, 90 days or more, feel free to give me a call, text, shoot me an email. All my contact details are in the description below. As always, look forward to helping you find the right home in the right neighborhood. So we're starting off the day in Friendship Heights. Friendship Heights is located right on the border of Northwest DC and Chevy Chase, Maryland, right along Wisconsin Avenue. So super convenient location. We're only about a 2-minute walk from the Friendship Heights metro station. We're close to so many amenities, shopping, restaurants. You've got the Whole Foods and Amazon Fresh in Chevy Chase Circle, all within 2 to 3 minute walking distance from this condo building we're going to be taking a look at. A 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 500 square foot condo that's priced at $335,000. So let's go in and take a look. So we've got the garage for parking down there. And this building was built in 2010. Okay. So 500 square feet, 334,000. We've got our living area right here, our kitchen. We got a washing machine right there. Got this electric stove and a dishwasher. So you've got all your, all your basics. You've got this pantry right here, which is pretty large and pretty sizable full bathroom. Yeah, the size of this bathroom is actually not that bad for a one-bedroom condo. And we've got this outdoor space right here. So you've got the courtyard. They've got grills, things like that. Outdoor space. So you can set this up, have your TV right there on the wall, couch. There might be some room for a small, round dining table. And then we've got the bedroom, which there's a good amount of space. You can definitely fit a king size bed in here. Closet. So yeah, this is the first option in DC for in the $300,000 range. And what you're paying for, a lot of the value in that $300,000 is in the location. So you're close to the metro, like everything you need, metro, groceries, gyms. I mean, you name it, you can find everything on Wisconsin Avenue. So I think, that's where most of the value goes in that $300,000. So let's go check out the second unit in a different neighborhood in DC and keep the day going. So next neighborhood we're in Brightwood, right on Kennedy Street. And we're going to be looking at this new construction, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo. It's right under 700 square feet with a low HOA fee of $196 a month, priced at $315. So it's priced a little bit lower than the first property in Friendship Heights. And that's mostly because of the location. So even though this does have an additional bedroom and about 200 more square feet, it's not as walkable. So the closest metro is about 30 minutes from this condo, which, quite a bit of a walk, especially in the winter time right now where it's, kind of cold. So again, location drives everything when it comes to pricing in the city. I mean, not just the city, everywhere, even in the suburbs as well. So, I mean, there's some, like amenities on Kennedy Street, but majority of the things here are just new construction. I mean, this is like a commercial corridor, so a lot of these older buildings have been renovated. I mean, you can see new construction condos everywhere, right? So not a ton of amenities. I mean, you do have La Coupe, the coffee shop on 5th and Kennedy, and you've got the Anjo, not sure how you say that, the cidery place on Kennedy Street as well. But for the most part, it's mostly small shops and new construction like this. So let's go in and check out the unit. So this once looked like one of these, right? But the zoning around here is favorable to build these kinds of, condominium projects. Let's check it out. So we can see here we've got a bigger kitchen than the first unit. This is, I guess, our living room. So they've got newer floors, These are engineered hardwood floors, by the way. We've got this closet. That's just a sump pump, the water heater. I guess some kind of storage. Not sure if you should have storage blocking your water heater and sump pump. So I guess this would just be a utility closet. So this is a basement unit, and it's got quite a bit of sunlight. You've got the windows right there. Got this huge island. Got the cabinet space, dishwasher, electric stove, quartz countertops. Good amount of storage space here. Washer and dryer, right? So no need to leave the condo at all. But this could be a work area. I mean, you could even use this as an extra, as a guest bedroom, right? It does have a closet, so bathroom. And this is the main bedroom. Tons of sunlight. Closet. So now that we've seen two places in DC in the $300,000 range, let me know down below in the comments, what are your thoughts on these two condos? Were you expecting more space for $300K in DC, or did this meet your expectations of what $300,000 can get you in DC? Let me know down below in the comments, and let's head over to Maryland. So before we head over to Maryland, real quick, this is the unit we looked at. I just realized there's another unit, same layout, 2-bedroom, 1-bath for sale across the hall. So let's take a quick peek at this. Seems like there's a storage space right there for this unit. Now, this living area seems a little bit larger to me compared to the other unit, right? I guess this is some water heater, yep. It seems a bit bigger, right? So you can have this set up, your couch right here, and you can have a TV right there on the wall, kitchen. And another thing I noticed about this unit is it's secluded from the street. So, pretty much got the same finishes going on in both units. We've got our washer dryer right here. And I've got this bedroom. So they have a closet, but there's no window in here. Got our bathroom, so pretty much the same thing going on. And as you can see, the bedroom, the window just faces this egress right here. So you don't get the street noise that you get in the other unit, the bedroom in the other unit. Pretty decent closet space. So, okay, cool. A bonus property. So let's head over to Maryland. Okay, so we've arrived in Maryland. More specifically, we're in Germantown, Maryland. So Germantown is a suburb in Montgomery County, Maryland. It's accessible through the I-270 highway. It's about 25 miles northwest of DC. So the first property we're going to be taking a look at is this condo. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,200 square foot condo, priced at $305,000. And as you can see, it's twice the size of the units that we saw in DC. So the DC units on average, the first one was 500. The second one was just under 700. This is 1,200. So it's almost twice the size. So let's go inside and take a look. But before we do that, I mean, you can tell the difference between the community here and the community in the neighborhoods in DC, right? So in DC, it's a lot more walkable. This specific area in Germantown has a walk score of 48 out of 100. So not the most walkable part of town. I mean, there's a shopping center if you drove out the complex, but you know, I'm assuming most people would drive there and not walk because it's not the most walkable place. But hey, you know, this is what you get when you venture out into a more suburban community. So let's check out the unit. Okay, so as we walk in, we've got our closet on this first floor. Another closet right there. And look at all the space we've got. So this is dining, living area. And you know, you don't see a lot of the newer finishes like we do in the DC condos, but I would say what this unit has over the unit in DC is space, which is very obvious. Got our washer and dryer right here. Got this balcony. Kitchen, that's the utility closet. Pantry over here to the left. Granite countertops. I mean, the kitchen could use, you know, it's not bad. I mean, it could use some upgrades, some newer cabinets, but I mean, it's in good working shape. We've got the hardwood floors. And this place has a ton of closet space. We got a closet right there, and we've got a closet over here also. Slash water heater closet. It's the first bedroom. Got a hallway bath right here. we've got our second bedroom. It has its own. So this is the master bedroom. It has its own full bath. We've got a walk-in closet right here. Okay. So definitely more room to maneuver compared to the DC condo. But, you know, it does come at a trade-off. So, you know, if you were someone considering, should I buy with $300,000 in DC or Maryland, you're gonna have to ask yourself, is this space worth more to you than being close proximity to amenities, being able to take the metro and not having to drive everywhere, or you don't care about that stuff and space is just your number one priority? So definitely a trade-off. It's also got a fireplace right there. So let's head to the next condo in Germantown and see what that has for us. So we're at the second condo in Maryland, still in Germantown. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo that's just under 1,100 square feet, priced at $305,000. So the same price as the first unit we saw. So let's check it out. We got our mailboxes right there, and we are all the way on the top floor. So we've got 3 flights of steps right here. So, I mean, you can tell the difference in the community compared to DC. Really quiet outside, and it's just no one out there, you know? Okay, so we're in the unit. As you can tell, this one has been recently updated compared to the first unit. And surprisingly, they're going for this exact same price. So as we walk in, we have a full bathroom. Shower. They've got the newer vanity. That's a closet space right there. And this is the first bedroom. They've got a skylight right there. Not necessarily a skylight, it's just a window. So this place has really high ceilings. I'll give you the view of outside. Spacious bedroom, a decent amount of closet space. This is our living area. Fireplace. So I guess this would be the dining room. This would be your living. So we've got the brand new vinyl floors, quartz countertops. Got the pantry right there in the back. And what I like about this condo is the second bedroom, which is right here. which is the master, is at the extreme opposite end of the condo. So if you had a guest over, it just gives you more privacy, right? Not really a fan of like when the bedrooms are like just right beside each other, right? Got our closet right here. Got a linen closet to the right, and this is the full bath. Not bad. Forgot to show this outdoor space right here. In case you're wondering what's behind that door, that's just the HVAC. And we've got a storage room right here. So I guess this is where you can just throw all the junk that you don't need. So really quiet neighborhood. So let's do a side-by-side comparison of the 2 units in DC and the 2 units in Germantown, Maryland. So let's start off with space. Now, the first unit we toured in DC was a 505 square foot unit, and the second unit was a 689 square foot unit. The first unit in Germantown was about 1,200 square feet, and the second unit was just under 1,100 square feet. So we can clearly see that $300,000 range in Maryland is going to give you almost double the space that it's going to give you in DC. So Maryland takes the win for that one. So when it comes to value for money as far as space goes, and when I'm talking about value for money here, the only thing I'm isolating is from a, just a space perspective. You're going to get more bang for your buck as far as space goes in Maryland. More square footage, more storage, and things of that nature. The second thing is accessibility to amenities and walkability. So the first neighborhood in DC, Friendship Heights, had a 91 out of 100 walk score. You could walk to the metro, shopping, dining, everything was no further than a 2 to 3 minute walk from the condo. The second unit in DC on Kennedy Street, not as walkable, but at the same time, it wasn't terrible either. It had about a 74 out of 100 walk score. So, I mean, you can still walk to, there's a Walmart on Georgia Avenue that you can walk to from the condo on Kennedy Street. But the closest metro, which was the Georgia Avenue Metro, was a 30-minute walk. Not that bad in the summer or fall, but that might be tough in the wintertime, right? Now, the 2 units in Germantown, the first one had I think it was a 40 out of 100 walk score, and this one we're in has a 19 out of 100 walk score. So you're basically gonna have to drive everywhere. So when it comes to walkability and accessibility, we gotta give that to DC. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the down payment assistance programs that are available for first-time homebuyers that are buying in either DC or Maryland. Now, these 2 different jurisdictions have state-funded down payment assistance programs that assist first-time homebuyers in funding the down payment that they would have otherwise had to save up. They basically loan you that money at 0% interest. So the first one is HPAP, and this is only for DC. To qualify for this program, you have to be a DC resident. I mean, on their website, they say you don't have to be a DC resident, but trust me, they prioritize DC residents, and it's incredibly tough. Not saying it's impossible, but it's incredibly tough for residents of Maryland or Virginia to actually get through this HPAP program successfully. So this program gives you anywhere between $70,000 to $202,000. Although they started to change the rules about that, how much money you can get. It's an okay program. I would say the glory days of HPAP, in my opinion, they're gone, right? Because what happened was this program became so high in demand that they started running out of money so quickly. But anyway, if you want a full breakdown of how this program works, I'm gonna link a video that I've done before in the description below, and you can check out that video to learn more about the program and how it works and how to apply. How the program works is they basically fund you the down payment, and you don't have to pay back the funds until the first 5 years, right? So in year 6, you start making payments. Let's assume they gave you a $70,000 down payment assistance loan at 0% interest. You don't make any payments on that $70,000 until year 6. So basically the only thing you're going to be paying is your mortgage for the first 5 years. And then when the 6th year kicks in, you're going to start paying back that $70,000 on a monthly basis. Now, Maryland has their own program, which is called the Maryland Mortgage Program, which I think is a great program. I've helped a lot of clients get through this program successfully with very little money out of pocket. So how this program works is you can either receive a 3, 4, or 5% down payment assistance loan to purchase a home in Maryland. So the 3, the 4, the 5%, these aren't interest rates. These are percentages of the home. So if you're buying a $300,000 house, you can choose to get either 3, 4, or 5% down. And these are also interest-free loans as well. And the beauty about these loans compared to the down payment assistance program in DC is the Maryland Mortgage Program does not require any monthly payments. So if they gave you $10,000 to use as a down payment to purchase a home, you don't have to pay anything on a monthly basis on that $10,000. And I think it's a more efficiently run program than the HPAP program that's available in DC. They rarely run out of money, and you can buy a home with this program in like 30 days, as opposed to HPAP. It can take you months and months and months to get approved. And when you do get approved and when you find a house, it can take you 45 to 60 days to actually settle on that house versus the Maryland Mortgage Program. If you wanted to buy a home in Maryland using that program, you can get approved today and buy a home in 30 days. Now, I know this is a lot of information, but the biggest thing to take away from these two programs in DC and Maryland is with the DC program, there's a longer approval time. You get more money. However, with the new regulations they're putting around this program, you're not even guaranteed to get the money, even if you've been approved by the program. However, there's a potential to receive way more money. In Maryland, you don't receive as much money as DC, but the approval process is almost immediate, and you don't have to make any monthly payments on that down payment assistance loan. So that's it for the comparison of $300,000 in DC and Maryland. What team are you on? Are you Team DC or Team Maryland? Regardless of what team you're on, if you're looking to buy a home in Maryland or DC at any price point, you can always reach me. Feel free to call me, text me, shoot me an email. All my contact details in the description below. And I'll catch you in the next video.